guys, and welcome to a new vlog. I think it's vlog 72.
Whoa.
72 vlogs.
That's a lot of vlogs.
But as always, we are going for Chicken Nando's. I say as always, but like...
we are always going for Nando's. Were we going for Nando's in the last vlog? Maybe
No.
the last but one.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, we went recently anyway. But we live in Nando's, and end of story. End of story, we're going for chicken.
Well, it's been a crazy week already.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a stressful week.
Yeah.
So my nan has got a chest infection again. If you remember from the last year's Vlogmas, which I started late because my nan was ill, and she somehow managed to get over the chest infection, luckily. But yeah, now she has a chest infection again. But fingers crossed, she doesn't seem as bad. Like, her chest sounds terrible, but she seems in good spirits.
She does, she really does.
And yeah, hopefully she doesn't get any worse. She's on antibiotics, so yeah.
It's been a busy week for me as well. I am fast approaching 45,000 words on Overworld.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's been mental, and I am really struggling to get other stuff done on top of that, but I'm just about managing it. Although Glitch Girl is falling behind, I'm really sorry guys. There's going to be a little bit of a delay on it, but it will happen at some point. You will get the final chapters.
So guys, we're in Nando's. They didn't have any wine glasses, so we are drinking our wine, our rosé, from a champagne flute.
Cheers.
How fancy. Cheers.
Congratulations. I don't know what we're...
I know, yeah. Do you feel super fancy?
Yeah, I really do. It actually tastes more expensive out of this one. Also guys, look at what I just bought. 5 peri peri drizzles, because they keep running out of stock in Asda, and they've discontinued it in Tesco, because you used to be able to buy these with the hummus, like the official Nando's stuff, in the supermarket, but it has been very, very difficult. So we have stopped it. I'm just going to buy like regular hummus and then just pour this on the top.
Good times. Hello everyone. So it is Friday today. The weather is pretty disgusting. I mean, it's not as bad obviously as what is happening in Florida right now, but it's, I mean, for us this is like, it's not very nice. It's windy, it's raining, it's, well, I say cold. It was actually quite humid when I was up there, but I think there's meant to be thunderstorms later on. So yeah, I didn't take the camera out with me because it was far too wet. Here's Jim.
Yo dudes.
But we are just busy working. I've just filmed the next playthrough for Glitch Girl. It was really good. It was really good. But I'm so sorry, Joe. I am now engaged to Seth.
I would like hold it against you, but I wrote that into the story, so I can't really say anything.
Yeah, and you are doing more work on episode of Glitch Girl?
I am indeed, yeah, I'm working on episode 15, just trying to finish episode 15 at the moment. Hopefully I'll get episode 16 written much faster than this one, so you guys can play it soon, because I know it's been a really, really long wait since episode 14, so I really am sorry about that. I've just been so busy with other projects, but it is happening. I'm working on it.
It's pretty much just work time. I'm gonna finish editing the makeup tutorial that I done the other day. I don't know if I mentioned this in the vlog, but I just done like a get ready with me on Wednesday, I believe. So I was editing it and it's pretty much finished, but it's just like the last bit of clip that I want to edit, and then I want to add in music and yeah, so hopefully that can go up tonight, and then I'll edit the playthrough and upload that tomorrow then. Because I usually upload the playthroughs on a Saturday anyway. But yeah, it's feeling very autumnal. We've got candles going, we've got lights on, and I think for the first time this, like, well, the first time in like ages now, you said that you wanted to put the heating on.
I know, yeah. It is that time of year.
It is that time of year. Yeah, that is it. Morning, guys. So it is Sunday today, and we've come down to the bay. The bay looks a bit of a mess. So we've had like some bad weather the past couple of days, and even though it doesn't look as bad now, I will insert some clips as to what it did look like. Like here. But basically the bay was pretty flooded yesterday. We didn't come down to the bay, luckily, but this is the aftermath of what's happened. So this is what the bay looks like now. Yeah, basically all this was just like flooded with water, and that's all the build-up of wood that obviously must have floated in past this bit. Hey guys, so it is not Tuesday, it is Monday today, I believe. I think, yes, it's Monday, yes, because we're going to the cinema. Yeah, so it's Monday today, and yeah, it is getting a bit late in the day now, but yeah, I just thought I would vlog a little bit. We're going to go to the cinema tonight. We're going to go and see the new Johnny English film. We absolutely love Rowan Atkinson, we love Mr. Bean. Yeah, we've loved the previous Johnny English film, so yeah, very excited about this. I've just finished doing my hair and redoing my makeup a bit, and it's now started raining, so there was pretty much no need for me to do my hair. It could have just stayed dirty. But yeah, I just have to put a hat on it and hope for the best. I really need to get it like blonded again. It's kind of gone more like a brown colour. It's still nice, but I want it to be a bit lighter. But I didn't do much earlier on today. I just went to town. I wanted to get some new lashes. Just picked up some stuff for tea. But it is flipping freezing outside. I actually can't believe how cold it's got now. But apart from that, I just done a face mask and then redone my makeup, then ready to go out this evening. Yeah, quite like my makeup today. Ignore this. It's like one of those really sore under the skin spots. Basically next week is a certain time of the month, so it's just letting me know basically. But yeah, tomorrow is, I don't really know how this will come, but basically no one get their hopes up. We're not getting our hopes up, but well actually it was Joe who's seen it. We do like to have a look at the properties around the area just to see what's out there, see if anything takes our fancy, and something has. So we'll literally be in this on the same street in the same area, but it's a slightly bigger flat, slightly nicer flat, and it's higher up and it's got a terrace, which is just the dream. So we're actually gonna go and look at it tomorrow. The thing is, we have literally just seen it and thought we'd go and view it. We haven't put our own place on the market yet. Yeah, literally nothing has been started, so to be honest, the likelihood that we'd have this flat that we're going to see tomorrow is unlikely, because probably someone else will snap it up beforehand. But we thought we may as well just go and have a look anyway. But other than that, there are another couple of apartments in the area as well that look quite nice, so we may book in to view those as well. So yeah, the possibility that we could be moving, probably not, you know, soon would probably be like months and months down the line, like if that, because anyone who has bought a place will know that it is a long old process. It's a long slog. So we've been in this flat now for coming up to 5 years, been homeowners for 5 years this December, and yeah, we just feel like it's time for a change. It's time for, we need like more space, and we just like, I don't know, a revamp basically. Like I said, the likelihood that we'll like have this flat that we're viewing tomorrow is pretty unlikely, but it's exciting just to go looking, and yeah, to go looking for a place which is kind of just ours, because at the time when we bought this place, we got it in mind of, because my nan was going to be living with us as well, but obviously she's in the care home now. So even though like this flat does hold like a special place in our hearts, because it's our first like proper home that we've like owned, but it wasn't really necessarily what we would have chosen if we were just thinking just for us. So yeah, it's really exciting. Yeah, probably won't be able to film that tomorrow, but we will let you know what we think about the flat, and yeah, what we're thinking about potentially buying a new place. Honestly, if it still feels alien that I'm talking about like mortgages and stuff, and yeah, we've been paying off a mortgage for 5 years, I still don't feel old enough. I feel like I'm a kid. I'm a kid at heart, and I'm paying off a mortgage. Mind is just like...
Well guys, it is exciting times today. We are going to view a new flat. Ooh. Who would have thought we'd be doing this? Like, we did not plan this at all.
No, we didn't. I mean, we've always been like, you know, just casually looking at places, but...
Yeah, it was because we were walking down the bay the other day, and we seen a property advertised in the window which has a terrace, which is rare to find actually.
That would be the dream, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's rare to find in Century Wharf. It does not have water views, which we would have loved, but to be honest, water views would have cost another probably 100 grand, so yeah, there's no way we could have afforded it. But just to have some kind of outdoor space that is actually privately owned by us would be amazing. Well guys, we do not know what we think.
Yeah, it's not exactly what we want, which, I mean, it's disappointing, but like at least we get to see what we don't like.
Yeah, there were things that we really did like about the place. It had a lot of storage.
Yeah.
Which we do not have at the moment.
Way more than what we've got.
But also, the space was bigger.
Yeah, what would have been our bedroom was like huge.
Yeah, and the terrace was great, a lovely size to that terrace, but we did not realise, because we couldn't see from the photos, that that terrace overlooks the main road.
And basically it's an elevated ground floor, which means it's ground floor.
We've got a problem at the moment. We have teenagers hanging in gangs like outside our kitchen window, because we're on the ground floor. And that's one thing we really want to get away from. And we assumed for some reason this was on the 4th floor, but it's not, it's on the ground floor again. And the room that we would be doing our work in overlooks like it looks out onto like a brick wall, and also there's like a space for people to hang around in again. So I think we'd have the exact same problem. Okay, we have to leave our spot in Starbucks because you can probably hear them right now. There's some cranes and stuff being set up. Strad, our favourite restaurant, closed down and they're like redoing it now. I don't know what they're doing to it. I think they're giving the outside a lick of paint, but they need to be on these cranes, and it's very, very noisy engines. So what we were saying is, we're not going to look at this as like a disappointing thing. No. We're going to look at it as though basically
we're just figuring out what we want.
Yeah, exactly. And it's nice to have like the luxury of being able to like just look at properties now.
Browse, yeah.
Where the last time when we moved into our flat, where we are right now, we were like in a mega rush because we were about to be thrown out of our previous property, basically. So
good morning, everyone. So it is Thursday today, and it's very bright and sunny. My face looks paler compared to my neck. I have fake tan, but I assure you that I actually do match in real life. If you were to see me in real life, you'd be like, that face matches that body. But on camera, I've obviously used something which has got too high an SPF. But anyway, just ignore that. Pretend the neck's not happening. But yeah, so we are just about to head off to another flat viewing. So we had another look online because yeah, we decided the one that we seen the other day is not for us. Yeah, it just really wasn't what we were looking for, and the thing is, it is a lot of money to pay out if it's not what we want, and if we end up deciding no, we want to move again quite soon, it's a lot of stress. So we are going to look at another place now, and then I think we'll pop down the bay, probably grab something for lunch. I'll probably grab a coffee, and then I'm gonna film the next playthrough of Glitch Girl. See if I can start editing that, because yeah, tomorrow we're gonna, I mean, fingers crossed if the weather's good, we're gonna pop to Butte Park and take some pics for the gram. So yeah, it's a fun old week. But yeah, I completely forgot to say what I thought about the Johnny English film. I absolutely loved it. I thought that it was the funniest out of the three. Like, all three of the Johnny English films are like, they are hilarious, but this is the only one that's actually made me like cry tears from laughter. So I would highly recommend it, and I can't wait for it to come out on DVD so I can get it. But yeah, the weather is looking quite, oh, that is bright. That's really like bothering me, because honestly, like, I'm gonna go and check in the mirror now. I'm gonna go and check because I don't believe that this is the case. It is not the case. I match. I really do match, okay? Trust me, I match. And there's a little one by here. The precious angel. But yeah, that is the plan now. We're gonna head off, and yeah, hopefully we should be able to get some footage to insert. So guys, it is a bit later now. The camera actually ran out of battery, but we did manage to take some like bit of footage of the flat. We really like it. We do really like it. That's way more what we're looking for. There are 3 bedrooms, so basically we would have an office room each. So like an office, like beauty filming room for me, like a writing room / filming room for Joe, and then obviously a bedroom for us then. There's a really nice terraced area. Yeah, it's a lot more spacious. There's way more storage space, way more like wardrobe space. So yeah, it was kind of what we were looking for. Yeah, we really liked it, didn't we?
yeah, it was way more in terms of the location, the balcony, the height,
Yeah.
and the layout. Did I say layout? Anyway, layout.
Yeah.
What wasn't pleasant, as you will have seen on the video, is the state that the tenants left it in. It was absolutely stinking. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was very messy. It was very messy, which yeah, it was kind of like, if we were gonna, like, I say if, like, when we do sell this place and people are gonna come view it, we'd make sure that it was tidy.
We'd at least like make the bed.
Yeah, and not leave like stuff everywhere.
But basically, the people who were living there were tenants, so they're not the ones who were selling. They couldn't care less. The person who wants to sell it is the landlord. So, but you think they just have a bit more like self-respect. Do you know what I mean? Like who lives in a state like that? It was absolutely disgusting.
And I assume there's probably like students.
Probably students, yeah. I mean, I've lived in student accommodation before.
And house shares.
And house shares, yeah. And I've always been tidy. You can vouch for that.
Yeah, you are.
But the people I've lived with have been absolute pigs. And they're just happy to live in the pigsty.
Like, I consider myself to be kind of untidy and like, you know, like leave my makeup about and that. But I feel like I'm a bit better.
I'm way better.
Like, than this.
But basically, that'll all be gone if we were to buy the place. Yeah. They'll be moved out, so.
So yeah, what we have to do now is kind of look at our finances and see, because obviously it is going to be more expensive when the mortgage and like the service charge, ground rent, all that shabam. So just see whether or not we think we'd be able to afford it. And yeah, but the guy did say that the tenants are there until the end of January, so it's not going to be, even if we were to go for it, it's not going to be for ages anyway. And then we'd also have to put this place on the market, and it's all very adult stuff. Morning guys, so it is Friday today. We are currently on our way to Butte Park. I think I said yesterday that we're going to go and take some pics in Butte Park, and yeah, it's a lovely day. I've been on a nice little walk, got my coffee. Yeah, what's this bit called?
I have no idea, but we were just saying how nice it is to walk down here because it's so like quiet. It's around the back of the Principality Stadium, and it's like a direct route, almost from, you know, from our side of town to the other side of town, and you skip all the crowds. It's amazing.
It's a nice like picturesque view as well.
It is, yeah.